Right guys, welcome back to another video. This video is not going to be anything to do with wildlife. It's going to be more of a hot topics video, just talking about what's going on in the world, my opinions. Basically on the Ukraine war, stuff like that. I mean, I'll start off by saying following recent events of Trump and the Zelensky meeting that was partly televised, I'm a big Trump supporter, and after that happened, you know, a lot of European countries now giving a lot of aid, 22 billion or whatever it is to Ukraine, more money spent on other countries. We're in the UK right now. Why is my question. Why does every nation need to get involved? Every country, sorry. You've got your own problems in your own countries that you're not solving. Why do we need to solve this one? That's, you know, the other side of the world, essentially. In my opinion, no one gets involved. It doesn't get escalated like this. There's probably tons of little wars going on between this country, that country, over land that no one knows about. But because Russia's so big in Ukraine, it's been going on a long time. It's more bigger. And, you know, it's a threat to national security because everyone's involved. If no one was involved, if no one cared, it would just be between the two, and Russia would probably have what they want and Ukraine would just kneel. But Ukraine are not kneeling. If someone robbed your house and they took the PlayStation but you had like 3 more, you'd say, right, just take the PlayStation and go. That's essentially what Ukraine, in my opinion, should do. Okay, you got this land, now go, please. But that is not the attitude of Zelensky, as we've seen in that Trump interview. Rolling of the eyes, telling Trump what his country will feel. Why should they feel that after effects if certain things go a certain way? It's just not the case. So it's okay to be talking hypotheticals, but when there's no need for it and it's a bit nonsense, it's a bit like, oh, you're talking shit. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm talking shit now. Well, this is just my opinion on current world affairs, to be honest. So, if you don't like that sort of stuff, turn away, I would. But yeah. It's not your average wildlife video I usually post in. There's a little road by me, and it's like a tiny road, 100 meters, and it's got about 36 pothole covers just on that little one road. It's insane. You know, the structure of the UK and the migrants coming in, poverty, it's just getting worse, and no one wants to solve it. Nobody is solving it. There's a lot of big talk going on. I mean, I didn't vote for Labour, but the idiots that did, I mean, oh my God, I'm pretty sure a lot of them are regretting that now. I'm pretty sure of that, because it's not doing a very good job, if I'm honest, in my opinion. And people's opinions on the Ukraine war, why get so involved and so attached to these things? You know, you should be focusing on your own lives, your own things in life, your own goals, your own aspirations. People really get caught up. You see videos of grown men crying in America that, oh, this is not the leader we wanted or we chose or whatever. And they're feeling sorry for Zelensky. Trump was right. He hasn't got the cards. Ukraine, compared to Russia, is minute. Russia has nuclear weapons, is a much bigger country, much bigger population. It's night and day. You know, if I was having to get into a fight, there's a big muscular guy, trained in jiu-jitsu, MMA. There's a little skinny guy there who didn't take care of his body, he was a little nerdy, and he didn't have a chance in hell. You would obviously side with the bigger guy. And I don't understand. Obviously what Putin is doing is not ethically good. But it's been done. And the only thing now is to stop it being done more. I just think, obviously he's going to be more siding towards Russia than he is in Ukraine. Because he doesn't want to start a World War III. Because if he did get involved majorly and was proper against Putin and send all the troops to Ukraine, etc., etc., it would be a mass scale war going on. Who wants that? You know what I mean? It's nonsense, and it just baffles me, the media. It's so against Elon Musk and Donald Trump and all these figures. These figures are a force for good. They're doing some good in the world. And how people can be against that, I don't know. They're obviously the devil themselves. And with these sort of things going on, a lot of people turn to religion. Bit of a sanctity, you know, a bit of a getaway. They turn to religion in times of trouble. And that's religion's a whole nother topic, to be honest. It's a big one. I just think it's a lot of nonsense. There's a lot of people, even in my family, just sit on the couch, watch the news, eating shit, bad for their body, not having a clue what's actually going on, not getting properly informed, because the media just shows one side of things, and then their narrative stays that way because they're older and they're stubborn. It's like they get brainwashed. It's crazy. The people don't broaden their horizons and open their eyes more. There's a woodpecker around here. Let's have a look. I can see that. Just a little get off topic. If you can hear it, that'd be great. I can't see it. I'm gonna leave it. Get on this video. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why so many nations get involved, because if so many nations get involved, so many nations get involved then in a war, as I say, every nation gets involved in a war, pick sides, that turns into a world war. Yeah, it's just nonsense, and I'm so glad that Trump took an actual stance, saying no, we're not bending the knee to anyone. You're not in a position of power to dictate to us what to do or how to act. You know, he's saving his country, getting rid of all the illegals that are raping and killing, the drugs, the mafia, the cartel from Mexico, getting rid of all that shit. Because if he didn't win, I mean, I always say to people, can you imagine the world in 20, 40 years? It's going to be crazy. Crazy. Just the past 10 years have been absolutely crazy. The evolution, the involvement of things, technology. People are getting weaker and crazier. Because of the comforts, probably. That the world is so easy nowadays. You know, it's not like back in the day, maybe, let's say 100 years ago, where we had hard times. We had hard times, we had good times, but it's just easy times now. Yeah, we'll just sit on the couch, get my dole money, my pension, my universal credit. The government will pay me for sitting here doing nothing, whilst I pretend to look for a job. And they eat shit and watch shitty news that they're just There's a buzzard as well. Yeah, it's lively out here. I got my camera. I thought I'd just come out and do a little video on world affairs, but I should have brought my cameraman. Yeah. Currently in the UK, and if you're not watching from the UK, I mean, it's not just the UK, to be fair. All the problems the UK has, the world has. The world has all these problems of mass migration, poverty, government corruption. The whole world has it. Can you imagine in 10 years how worse it might get? Fingers crossed it gets better, but it doesn't look that way. Yeah, I just think it's a lot of nonsense, and so many people get involved. You think it's a bit silly. Some nations get involved, but the whole world. It's nonsensical. Anyway, maybe comment your thoughts down below. What you think of these people. Maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you are one of these people I'm talking about that's just not informing themselves. You know, I do the research. I inform myself on these topics daily. Maybe someone doesn't. They just have an opinion not based off facts. Then it's a silly argument to have. But yeah, comment your thoughts. Maybe enlighten me if you need or feel like you must. Maybe no one's watching this video, who knows. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.